What is up, you horror nerds? It's me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. So today, I've got a teetering on saying the word classic, but I've got a throwback film for you from 1956 that I want to talk about. Warning from Space. Pew, 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 pew. 1956, man. Unrated, runs for an hour and 27 minutes. And as you can tell here, it has been remastered, remixed, Arrow Video. And when I see that little A, I'm such a sucker for it. I'm like, I've never heard of this. It's got the A, I'll take it. You know, like I'm just a sucker for their films and just the packaging. I mean, they get me. They get me. So if you haven't heard of this 1956 film, let's get you connected so we can talk about it. The first Japanese science fiction film to be made in color. Kôji Shima's Warning from Space features eye-popping special effects from the same team at Daiei Studios that brought Gamera to life a decade later. As Japan is rocked by mysterious sightings of UFOs over Tokyo and large one-eyed aliens attempting contact, scientists collaborate to investigate the unexpected rise in extraterrestrial activity. Unbeknownst to them, one of the aliens has already assumed human form and is about to deliver a very important message. That could be humanity's last hope for survival. With a witty script by Hideo Oguni, screenwriter of several Akira Kurosawa classics, including Seven Samurai, and iconic starfish-like aliens designed by avant-garde artist Taro Okamoto, the original Japanese version of Warning from Space finally takes its official English language video debut. So, man, this is a throwback. Of course, it's a little bit on the horror side, more on the sci-fi side, but it's cool, man. I liked it. I love Japanese films, especially these older ones, just because of the nostalgia. Just watching them because they've got a whole different art style and art form to them that are just beautiful and wonderful. This is a great sci-fi film that's really fun. I highly suggest, especially if you're into UFOs and aliens and just kind of out there stuff, this is the film for you. I think in 1956, this thing won several awards at the Asia Pacific Film Festival. I think Best Cinematography, Best Sound, as well as Best Special Effects. Now, with that being said, you're going to look and be like, how the hell did this win special effects? Because you got to keep in mind, it's 1956, so it looks cheesy to us now, but at the time is pretty groundbreaking. This thing didn't even make it to the U.S., I think, until 1967, and it's just wild how far we've come as society. You know, it definitely looks low budget, and it almost seems silly at times today when you watch this film just because of the starfish aliens, but it's such a fun UFO alien film that you could even watch with all ages and have a good time with it, and just maybe even get some laughs out of it with your kids. It's tons of bizarre and interesting ideas are sprinkled throughout the movie. Now, super, super fun. So, I'm just saying, is it the greatest sci-fi film of all time? Absolutely not. But if you have an affinity for that stuff, sci-fi, and you want some fun, like in a cheesy way stuff, you know, you're going to enjoy this. It's worth the watch, especially just for the history of being the first Japanese sci-fi film in color, which is super rad. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Warning from Space. Super fun, 1956. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. Stick around. I got more coming to you.